Hello Internet, this is G. I've decided to create a channel called DazzlinG Demos to show everyone all the cool things I do when I teach physics. Demo number 1. First demo is on Newton's first law of motion. Newton's first law. And I'm going to use the penny on the card trick. I'm looking at the camera, it's not working. Newton's first law of motion says an object at rest tends to stay at rest, and an object in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted on by an unbalanced force. So here we have the penny. It is at rest and wants to stay at rest. If I can move the card out from underneath it without giving it an unbalanced force, the penny should stay at rest. Another good example of this is the pennies on the elbow trick. Yeah. So when the pennies are resting on my elbow, they have two forces on them. They have the force from gravity known as weight, and they have the force upward known as the normal force. And these two are balanced so the pennies stay at rest. So when I remove the normal force, there's just the weight on it and it moves down. Okay. Next demo is called the ball with two strings. Okay, this demo is called the ball with two strings, and I've got a string tied to a really heavy ball with another string on the bottom. If I pull on the one below, which one breaks first? It was the string at top that broke. And the reason it did that is because the forces on the two strings were different. The force on the bottom of the string was just me pulling on it, where the force on the top of the string was both me pulling on it and the weight of the ball. And so that one should break first. Alright, question number 2. Is there any way I can get the bottom string to break before the top string? And the answer is yes. If I pull the string quickly, the inertia of the ball will not allow the force to transfer to the top string, and the bottom one will break. Alright, the next one's called block on a hoop. Okay, this is similar to the penny on the card trick, but instead of focusing on the block, which should be falling into the flask, focus on the ring. Alright, so I'm going to grab this side of the hoop, and this side's going to stay there because it has inertia and it's at rest and wants to stay at rest. And as I pull it, it'll make a horizontal oval shape, and the block will drop straight down. Okay, we'll see if it works. It should fall right in. But now, if I try again and I try and grab this side's going to stay there and it's going to make an oval shape vertically, and that's not going to allow the block to fall in. Okay, the last demonstration I have on Newton's first law is called the mysterious moving ball. When I take the support out, the ball is going to fall into the hole mysteriously. Do you think you know the answer why? It has to do with inertia. But it also has to do with something else. Leave your comments below and we'll see who's right.